So this is some chips that I'm having for lunch. So has little roasted honey macadamias. So they're okay, but I don't really especially like crunchy things right now. So I actually much prefer cashews and macadamias. But and I was told like the other day that macadamias are probably like more toxic than cashews. But they are nice. I mean, they've got honey on all over them and they taste nice and sweet. But they're more expensive than cashews. Literally, I bought like a whole, must have been $2.50 bag for like $12. And that's quite expensive even for your general macadamia nuts. So I'm actually like really hungry. I've just been like working on the computer, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. But tonight we're like having like pizza, so I'm just having a snack. You generally can't go wrong with potato chips. So you could like sweet chili and onion or something. I used to really like just the plain potato chips though, because I used to be like on a health kick, and when you realize that potato is really just potato with salt, I used to get like sea salt versions of it and stuff. So I was very much into just eating plain potato chips and plain corn chips, which had organic salt in it and stuff. It's not generally more expensive than these other flavored ones. Generally it's around the same price, but I used to just only stick to that flavor, but now I just eat whatever. So my favorite flavor though has always been salt and vinegar, and I used to always like chicken as well. I used to always buy chicken chips. The chicken flavored ones. I think those, and the cheese ones too, are always a big favorite. So they're like my favorite ones. All these other flavors are like weird flavors that I don't even know if I like them, but when I eat them, they taste fine, yeah. But saying that, nothing beats popcorn for me, so I used to be a popcorn-aholic. I never used to buy chips. I used to be like, I don't want chips, I want popcorn. So I only bought chips generally like on the weekend or something when I used to like go back home and walk home, and then I'd be like, oh, I feel like some chips and a drink. So I used to buy a combination of them and eat them when I walked home. But most other days I would have like popcorn and things, because I was a big popcorn eater, big movie watcher, so I used to combine the two. But the only time I ever eat chips usually was on the weekend or at a special event. Like I used to watch like theater stuff and everything. It's always chips there. So go out to a fair or something, I might buy a bag of chips. But yeah, generally I just ate them on the weekend. they're nice and lightweight tasting. That's sort of what I like about them. But what I don't like is the fact that they usually have more fat than any other snack food. So, until you get to your baked chips, which are not so oily and stuff, but these ones aren't particularly oily. I just know if you eat them all the time, you'll probably get fat or something. But this is just one little serve out of a big packet, so I'm like pretty guilt free. I thought to believe that once upon a time, chips weren't nearly as thin as that. I used to get the ruffled version quite a lot more, and it's like, but this is what chip looks like now, and you're like, ages ago they didn't even have chips this thin. They used to have just the ruffled kind of chips that for sale, and that's how everyone used to eat chips. And like then they developed this new product with the thin chip, and it's like, it's really quite hard to believe now. I once entered a competition where you got to like name your own chip flavor, and those with the most inventive flavor would win, like the competition. And I was like, I don't know, I was like, pickle and cheese, or I did say fish chip, but who would eat a fish chip? It would have to like be like a prawn flavored potato chip, like a prawn chip. That could be an interesting flavor. You could also flavor it instead of chicken like a turkey flavor, so I don't know what that would be like, but and the most luxurious flavor being a chocolate covered potato chips, like a whole bag of them. And that'd be like, oh, that's a good idea. But I didn't win, so I guess you could also do a really hot chili chip or something. But I think whoever won chose like a barbecue bacon cheeseburger chip or something. Silly competition. You could do like a double smoked bacon flavored chip or something. Or instead of sour cream and onion, like ranch dressing and onion or something. Oh. You could do so many flavors. Or what about a beer battered potato chip? There you go, that's my last idea. So now I've finished my lunch, so now I'm going back on the computer and then doing whatever.